What defines me as a global citizen? I believe that a global citizen is someone who chooses to learn from other cultures, nations, and societies rather than remaining stagnant in a world that's full of familiarity. Being a global citizen may require that one step out of their comfort zone in order to absorb a world that's different. It means making your own contributions to an ever-expanding and connecting world in order to bring people of all backgrounds together and in turn help us realize that we are all one people of the globe. I'm Hugh Hoagland, a student at DuPont Manual High School in Louisville, Kentucky. For my entire education, I've gone to schools that were a reflection of a global society, with Chinese, Indian, Black, White, African, European, and Middle Eastern classmates. I've been fortunate in that I've had the opportunity of being a global citizen in my own environment. With that comes the responsibility of accepting people for who they are and celebrating all of our differences. This means tolerance and being open-minded towards all differences, whether it be different accents, worshiping of a different religion, or different skin color. Currently, I'm a student in my school's visual arts program. Art to me is an international language. It's one of the easiest ways to tighten the gap of global difference. Art is everywhere. You'll find it in buildings, public parks, homes, even on the sides of trains. And if you visit other countries, you'll find art speaking its own vernacular. It's a way of expression that can be understood even if you don't speak the same language as the artist. An educational tour of Berlin would broaden my horizons as a global citizen. While it's easy to ride down a street in Ireland, for example, with the use of Google's Street View feature, or drop yourself into the middle of a Bavarian village with a webcam, it's just not the same thing as getting up in the morning and walking down the street of a foreign town, hearing a language other than your own, eating foods different than what you're used to, and visiting sites that are steeped in culture. Berlin's changes since World War II have made it a more global society, a city from which much is to be gained as a student. Berlin was the focus of one of the worst atrocities in history during World War II and began rebuilding, both physically and emotionally, after the Berlin Wall came down. Currently, it's on its way to becoming a hub of Renaissance. As a high school student, I take the idea of global citizenship seriously. Global citizens are aware. They are aware that they can make positive changes. Studying in Berlin would be the perfect opportunity for me to continue expanding upon the idea of global citizenship. The time for global citizenship is now. The world is rife with conflict, tension, and economic hardships 12 years into a new millennium. We as students have the opportunity to foster peace through understanding, and traveling to other nations helps this process through observation. We're able to take back to our schools and hometowns what we've learned, and we're able to spread the word that we can make a difference. I would like to thank EF Tours for this fantastic opportunity. I would like to thank my family for their generous support, and I would like to thank you for viewing.